Hello, am I in frame? It appears that I am. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rachel if this is your first time here. It is Vlogmas day 9. More importantly, it's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, and I shouldn't have brought this up because now I can't concentrate. And I'm in the mood for some tacos. Originally, I was planning on driving like 40 minutes away to my favorite taco spot, but then I thought, girl, be so for real. It is Tuesday. You do have to bang this video out. You have work tomorrow, so just pick a local taco spot that has good reviews. So that's what I am doing. I always opt for the cod taco, the fish tacos, if you will, but specifically made with cod, not tilapia. How about yourself? Oh, that's cool, friend. That's a good choice. You can tell I've been watching too much Miss Rachel. Too much what? Let me tell you all that I despise winter. Not just because of the frigid temperatures, because obviously in the Northeast that's a thing, but because it looks like midnight by 5 p.m. And it just kills my drive to do anything. Look how well decorated this house is. I know their electricity bills through the roof. The restaurant is in Norton. I don't know what it is about Norton, but Norton seems to have all the good spots in this area. So let's head in. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's just a regular strip plaza. Sorry, y'all, I couldn't film in there. There were too many people. They had like mariachi music in there. It's not a place that I would probably like eat at. The vibes aren't there. There are more vibesy restaurants. There are more vibesy Mexican restaurants that have more happening on Taco Tuesday. So if I'm in that mood, I wouldn't necessarily pick this restaurant, but hey, if the food is good, sometimes the vibes don't matter, you know? So let's see if I can find a Stop and Shop or Shaw's. I need to pick up a couple things.
How can I go for you?
Hi, can I just have a small sweet tea, please?
Sorry?
A small sweet tea?
Small sweet tea, anything else?
No, thanks.
Please, thank you.
I want to know what's in that Grinch meal. I have never seen a sold out sign for McDonald's in all of my years. And I am not a spring chicken. Is it that good? Or is it just the popularity of it? Now, I did try the Grinch salt the other day, and it was okay. It's like a dill pickle salt, but I need to know what this Grinch meal entails. I just ordered a sweet tea, but my curiosity's definitely peaked. But I have my tacos. We're gonna go home and eat that. I'm just curious, y'all. Don't judge me. I'm just curious. Maybe I should ask the cashier what it is. Hi. What's in that Grinch meal that has everyone in a frenzy?
Oh, come with the socks.
Oh, it's just socks?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. You too. There you have it, y'all. It's just socks. You know that you could buy Grinch socks from Amazon, right? Kohl's even, I'm sure. TJ Maxx, Burlington, Claire's. Is Claire still around? I can't believe y'all are selling out the Grinch meals for socks. Was she telling me the right thing, or is there more to this? All right, I'm back. I got some apple cinnamon rice cakes. This paired with some peanut butter. By the way, I must say, I hate these paper bags. Most towns in Massachusetts only have paper bags. You don't have the option of getting a plastic bag, and they don't even have handles. If they had handles, it wouldn't be so bad. We got some lettuce, espresso chai latte, This is by Tazo. I need something with caffeine that is not going to be as caffeinated as coffee, because sometimes I just feel like I get too wired, especially if I have a busier day with lots of meetings. I don't like that feeling of being nervous and or anxious coupled with caffeine jitters. So yeah, I got these wraps. This is Carb Balance, sun-dried tomato and basil. Cabot, is this French? We got some mac and cheese, seriously sharp shells and cheese. We got some dish soap and 3 avocados. All right, let's see what we have here. We got the cod, rice, beans, some lettuce, onions, some sauce. I also have salsa, spicy salsa, and they were nice enough to throw in some chips. All right, so the first taco, let's put some lettuce, onions, a little bit of the salsa, all right, taste test. It's good, but I need to add some sauce. All right, I'm dunking it in this sauce here. Let me move over here. The lighting is better on this side. Très bien. All right. Don't tell my son I'm using one of his spoons. Let's try some of this rice. Fun fact, I don't typically like rice in my tacos. I prefer to eat that separately with the beans. I should probably warm this up, but a bit lazy. Maybe I'll save the rice and the beans for tomorrow. Whatever the sauce is, it's really good. Trying to find something to watch on YouTube. I have been really into, all right, so I disclosed this information a couple of weeks ago to some folks and they were like, that's weird. Who was I telling this to? Oh, one of my friends in Florida and her friend. I enjoy watching you sleuth camping out in parking lots or businesses. I like the videos, especially. I like these types of videos, especially when they're filmed during the wintertime or in very cold environments. I like when people, what's going on with this? I like when folks rent cabins in the middle of nowhere and they have to like start their own fire and cook their own food. These are things I would never do. I enjoy it, especially, I enjoy watching this stuff, especially right before bedtime. I don't know, it just is so cozy. There is this girl on YouTube that she started off, I think, vlogging her experiences in her car, and now she travels all over the world, and right now she's traveling primarily in America. She's like a little petite black girl, maybe in her maybe mid to late 30s. What's her name? If you guys know who I'm talking about, drop her name in the comments below. She was a girl that went to that haunted shoe hotel and ended up running out halfway through her stay. You guys know who I'm talking about, or maybe you don't. But I love watching her. My guilty pleasure is the mommy sector. I don't know if you guys are familiar with who's in the mommy sector, but if you're not, that's okay. But the mommy sector consists of 3 women primarily, the mommies of this sector. Strong Mommy Chrissy, Love Live and My Jazzy Life, there is, once again, I cannot relate to these ladies, but the drama surrounding these mothers and the reactors and the drama surrounding the reactors, it is some good trash YouTube TV. So I've been loving that, as well as Pop the Balloon. I'm embarrassed to say some of those episodes can be quite interesting. I love Jessie Wu too. I love her opinions and takes on hot topics. If you guys haven't checked out Jessie Wu, that one's not a guilty pleasure. It's completely normal to watch Jessie Wu. But some of these other people that I enjoy, not so much. Well, I guess just the mommies that I spoke about earlier. I can't just tell anyone that I watch those women. Definitely the underground of YouTube. I'm just here checking my YouTube analytics. I got a message last night indicating that I've reached 5,000 watch hours. I don't think I mentioned it in my last vlog, but I was so excited thinking that meant for the last 365 days, but it turns out like for the lifetime of my channel. And I technically have had a channel for at least 5 years. Not that I was really doing anything with it, but now I'm starting to pay closer attention to my analytics just to see, you know, which videos I should, or which topics rather, I should really lean into to continue with the traction that I'm trying to start. I don't want to say traction that I already have, because this channel is kind of dormant for a long time. I think Vlogmas will help kind of let the algorithm know, like, hey, this is an active page. So while I am riding that wave, if you will, I want to capitalize and really talk about things people want to hear. So oddly enough, my very first video, very first, I'm not exaggerating, is my most viewed video to date. I have over 30,000 views on that video, and that was about collagen. So maybe my next video should be about the new collagen that I'm taking. I don't know, we'll see. But it was nice to see that I have achieved 5,000 watch hours, although it wasn't in the last year. That's still an accomplishment. So I think that by continually checking the analytics and seeing my growth, that will, you know, continue to push me to post more. I need to start posting more shorts. If you guys are on TikTok and you want to grow on TikTok and you're debating whether or not you should put all your eggs into TikTok or YouTube, my personal opinion is probably to come over to YouTube. I think there's more eyes overall on YouTube. So right now I have, in the last 365 days, I have 292 valid public watch hours. I'm almost at 300. 500 shouldn't be too far away, and obviously the more videos I post, naturally the more watch hours I'll have. I mean, that's just basic math. Side note, if you live in Massachusetts and you're over the age of 35, what are you doing, and you're single, how are you dating? Where are you finding guys to date? Because it's like a desert here. The apps are trash. They're trash, they're trash, they're trash. As soon as I download an app, within like 48 hours, I want to delete it again. People reach out, when you respond, they go ghost. Or I end up speaking to a guy and then he's talking about being my boyfriend, or just moving entirely too quickly. It's like one extreme to the next. Why don't people want to go at a normal pace anymore? Funny story. Funny / messy story. One of my ex's very close friends on one of these apps, and he said that he was significantly younger than he actually is. And it's just like, do guys ever grow up? Do men ever grow up? Why would you want to start off on the wrong foot? You're on a dating site lying about your age. So what happens when the young lady meets you? How are you going to, how are you going to explain that? Just be honest. I think why a lot of times people rely on these apps is because they are trying to attract a particular audience or a particular woman. In this case, some men lie about their age to attract younger women. But what's the point? Number one, eventually she's going to realize you're a liar. And number two, she didn't want an older guy. Tricking her into dating an older guy is not going to help you in the long run. You're not going to have any longevity in that situation. You would think folks would just stop with the deceit when they get to a certain age, but that's another subject for another day. I want to get out there again. I don't think the dating apps are for me. Honestly, truly. Maybe I need to start going to events, going into the city, Boston, more regularly. I go to Providence a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like there aren't as many options in Providence, or maybe I just haven't discovered, you know, where all the relatively young professionals hang. And when I say young, I mean like people in their 30s, early 40s. I haven't found that crowd yet. But overall, I just feel like men in Massachusetts are more passive, and I had high hopes for this place because this is supposed to be a place that values education. And I thought through that, you know, I would see men that are more communicative and willing to come over and talk to you, and no. Not yet, at least. I'm going to start to put myself out there a little bit more, and I'll come back to you with my progress. All right, y'all, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.